My latest project, it's called Little Angels. I have 2 books and DVDs, and I'm going to tell you all about it. My inspiration for Little Angels really is that for many years I played an angel on television, and it was my privilege to bring a message of God's love and light. And I thought it would be marvelous to find a way to share that same message, but this time for preschool children. When I was a little girl growing up in Ireland, one of the prayers that my family would say at bedtime was a little prayer to God in heaven, my Saviour dear, watch over my children and draw thou near. Send your little angels to be at their side, to light and to guard, to love and to guide. I decided to make the series for preschool children because I felt there was really a need of a series like this in this age group. The children are such sponges at this age. They're really hungry for information, and their imaginations are just on fire. And I thought it was a great opportunity to teach them practical life skills. You know, at its essence, Little Angels is a teaching tool. So it's a way to teach them their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and animals. But it's also a teaching tool for family values, all the things that we hold dear. And the Little Angels series is really in support of that, to encourage children to be kind and to share and to be in cooperation with each other and so on. Really, really exciting here as we launch the Little Angels series. I've got 3 DVDs, Little Angels ABC, Little Angels 1, 2, 3, and Little Angels Animals. And then I have 3 musical CDs of the same name. And they're very fun. The music is really an important element here for the series, and how it communicates joy and learning to the children. I also have these 2 wonderful books, beautifully done and published for us by Ideals. And I was so happy with how they turned out and the stories that they share. We have a Little Angels app, which is available on iTunes at Roma's Little Angels. And down the pipeline, I'll have, over the course of the next year, several more DVDs on shapes and colors, and adding other product. We're hoping to bring in a Little Angels toy line. So it's going to be a really full and wonderful experience for the preschoolers and for parents and grandparents. You know, one of my intentions here was to create a marvelous resource for families. I have 3 teenagers at home, and life is full and varied, and parenting teenagers brings its own set of amazing opportunities and challenges. But I have great kids, and it was a personal a pleasure to involve them in the making of Little Angels. I mentioned there was a musical component, and 2 of my children happen to be very musical. My oldest boy, James, is a guitar player, and my daughter, Riley, is a beautiful singer, and both of them gave their talents and their time to Little Angels, and on the musical CD, both of them are performing. So that's especially meaningful for us as a family, that everybody got involved. For anyone who's interested to know more about Little Angels, we have a fantastic website, littleangels.com will get you there. And it shows great clips. It has wonderful activities that you can download to play with your preschooler, puzzles and coloring. And, you know, it has to be said that it's very, very cute, because as well intended as the series might be to be a great resource for parents and grandparents, we know that at this age, if they're not engaged, if it's not compelling, if it's not entertaining, if it doesn't grasp their attention, they're not going to sit there and watch it. So my hopes for Little Angels really are that they encourage the little ones, that they remind the little ones that they're not alone. You know, the angels are always with us. They provide reassurance. I've deliberately placed the little angels on the ceiling of the children's nursery so that they're the first thing the children see in the morning when they wake up, that the last thing the children see at night before they go to sleep. And it is my hope really that the presence of the little angels serve as a reminder of God's love. You know, for years on Touched by an Angel, we as angels were the messengers, but we were only the messengers because the message was about God's love. And this is the case with the little angels as well. They're there to serve as a reminder to the wee ones that, that God is always watching over them and protecting them.